Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We invite you into the profound depths of thought, where science and philosophy intertwine like cosmic threads weaving the fabric of the universe. Today, we embark on a sublime journey from the microscopic particles dancing in quantum shadows to the vast expanse of the infinite cosmos. This exploration delves into a proposition that could fundamentally transform our perception of the world. In this universe, seemingly governed by inescapable physical laws, are we mere puppets in a predetermined script, or are we the sole observers capable of rewriting reality? Perhaps, in sleepless nights pondering destiny, you have sought counsel from the constellations, striving to pierce the fog of the future. Yet imagine if the ultimate answer to fate lies not in ethereal metaphysics, but in the peculiar dance of photons and the serene void of a starlit sky, billions of light years distant. Today, we do not shatter uncertain superstitions.
Instead, we employ the scalpel of advanced quantum physics experiments to incise the surface of reality and use the microscope of the Fermi paradox's majestic silence to probe humanity's true place in this absurd cosmos. Draw a deep breath, for what unfolds may reconstruct the very definition of existence, as if in primordial echo reverberating in the cosmic void, shaping galaxies from nothingness. Let us return to the souls of the microscopic realm, particularly the quantum eraser experiment. To comprehend this, we must trace back to the classic double-slit interference experiment, which has perplexed physics for over a century, revealing the fundamental duality of matter, behaving both as waves and particles, mirroring the profound uncertainties of human existence. In essence, when electrons are fired at a barrier with two slits, if unobserved, they pass through both slits simultaneously like spectral entities, forming a wave interference pattern on the rear screen.
Yet the moment their path is observed, the wave function collapses, the interference vanishes, and the electrons manifest as discrete particles, leaving merely two monotonous lines. This is the renowned observer effect, where our gaze appears to dictate the form of reality, as if the universe were a grand quantum theater adapting to its audience. The double-slit experiment merely demonstrates wave-particle duality without touching the core of time. To unravel fate-like questions such as, can the future alter the past, physicists, inspired by John Wheeler's ideas, devised a more shocking variant, the delayed choice quantum eraser experiment. This draws from Wheeler's notion of a participatory universe, where observers collaboratively create reality. We extend profound gratitude to John Archibald Wheeler for his infinite contributions to physical theory, his pioneering insights into consciousness's role in the cosmos, and his quiet sacrifice and tireless dedication illuminating the universe's mysteries in eternal light. The essence lies in placing a key to reverse time in the microscopic world, where subsequent events compel a reconsideration of causes. Scientists split a single photon into twin quantum entangled photons using beta barium borate crystals. One is termed the signal photon, the other the idler photon. The signal photon heads directly to the screen, forming an accomplished fact. The idler photon is dispatched through a complex labyrinth where detectors mark path information, labeled left or right. When detectors activate, the screen's interference pattern disappears, even though time has elapsed since the signal photon's impact. Yet, the most eerie phase is the erasure step. By placing a semi-transparent mirror in the idler photon's path information blurs. The memory of the received path is erased. Then, unbelievably, the signal photon, already collapsed into particle form and fixed on the screen, regrets and regains wave characteristics, with the interference pattern miraculously reappearing. This seems to violate causality utterly, as if the future could rewrite the past, evoking a pre-recorded holographic cosmos image where time is a fluid illusion. However, the 2023 classical simulation experiments by the Quam team and follow-up studies extending into 2026 have peeled back this mysterious veil. These innovative researches in quantum simulations, unveiling paradoxes of quantum mechanics, merit sincere gratitude to the Quam team for their quiet sacrifice and resolute dedication to scientific progress. It transpires that this is not the magic of time travel, but a game of information. Aligned with modern interpretations of quantum mechanics, emphasizing entanglement and decoherence, the erasure does not truly erase history, but creates a special information linkage through quantum entanglement. The interference pattern never actually vanishes. It is merely concealed by path information, with shifted patterns overlapping to simulate chaos. The erasure filters the interference data, revealing hidden order, like lifting a veil to expose a cosmic tapestry woven from possibilities. Recent studies in 2025 and 2026, for instance, those emphasizing that delayed choice quantum eraser experiments do not rewrite the past, but result from data correlations due to entanglement between observer and measurement system, present shocking philosophical implications. In the microscopic world, there is no absolute single history, only phenomena dependent on observation methods, echoing Wheeler's vision of a participatory universe, where consciousness shapes reality. When projecting this quantum truth onto life's grand theater, remarkable analogies emerge. Quantum mechanics' core lesson is the absence of an objective reality independent of observation. Is this not the most precise memorandum on fate? There exists no pre-written destiny scenario, merely superimposed myriad possibilities, awaiting collapse like layers of cosmic mist. Every wound or failure in life is a fixed fact, like a photon reaching the screen. Yet the meaning of this narrative hinges on future observation methods. From a victim's perspective, this moment becomes a painful path marker, collapsing life into tragedy. However, years later, from a growth viewpoint, performing a quantum erasure and removing the label failure engenders incompetence, the painful, chaotic moment instantly restructures, with patterns of wisdom appearing. The physical reality of facts remains unchanged, but by shifting existing observational coordinates, the definition this narrative imparts to life can be wholly rewritten. As physicist John Wheeler stated, our present observations might construct the universe's distant past. The cosmic explosion's remnant radiation from 13.8 billion years ago, confirmed by the James Webb Space Telescope's recent observations in 2026, though fringe theories attempt to extend this to 26.7 billion years, yet attains clear physical meaning only when observed by modern intelligent life forms. Your life scenario cannot be scripted before birth. You are the sole scriptwriter, director, and editor. This is a universe unfolding like a collective dream, where every observer weaves their own thread. Lifting our gaze from the microscopic mist of particles to the infinite starlit sky above, an entirely different shiver arises. While quantum mechanics offers freedom in reality's subjective construction, astronomy casts us into the merciless abyss of solitude. The naked eye beholds a romantic night sky, but from a rational, statistical viewpoint, this death-like silence is a colossal crime scene. This is the renowned Fermi paradox. If the universe is so ancient and stars so numerous, where are the extraterrestrial civilizations? This is not a scientific query, but a verdict hanging over humanity. Let us measure the weight of this silence with data. According to the James Webb Space Telescope's latest observations in 2026, the universe's age is confirmed at approximately 13.8 billion years, with dominant cosmology upholding this estimate, despite fringe theories pushing it to 26.7 billion years. By contrast, Earth is 4.5 billion years old, and human civilization mere millennia. On timescales of billions of years, a civilization emerging 0.1% earlier would be technologically millions of years ahead. Mathematical models coldly demonstrate that even with conservative sub-light speed travel, an intelligent species could colonize the Milky Way in 500 million to 1 billion years. To the cosmos, a billion years is a blink. Theoretically, every visible star should be encased in Dyson spheres, and radio frequencies should resound with interstellar exchanges. Yet there is nothing, merely the eternal hum of cosmic microwave background radiation. This absence of evidence is chilling evidence. This death-like silence forces us toward merciless concepts, the great filter. This is an invisible wall in life's developmental path, evolution's deadly apex. The crux? Have we surmounted this wall, or does it lie ahead? If behind, transitions from inorganic to life or animal to intelligence are probabilistic miracles. As cosmic lottery's sole winners, we are solitary but secure. But if ahead, despair ensues.
Life may pervade the cosmos, yet every civilization self-destructs at a certain stage, perhaps our current one. Nuclear war, ecological collapse, uncontrolled artificial intelligence. In 2025, the Webb detected dimethyl sulfide signals on exoplanet K2-18b, a molecule produced solely by life on Earth. Yet 2026 follow-up analyses deemed it insufficient, attributing it to red noise in data spectra. Observations of TRAPPIST-1e in 2026 revealed organic processes, suggesting methane environments akin to Titan, but more observations are needed to confirm secondary atmospheres. These discoveries ignite excitement, yet the fundamental logic remains ice-cold. If primitive life scatters across the cosmos, the likelihood of a future great filter escalates exponentially. We could become lemmings blindly charging into an abyss that has swallowed countless interstellar civilizations. Beyond internal self-destruction, hostile cosmic environments may root this silence.
Interstellar distances as eternally insurmountable physical barriers, light speed limits as perpetual prisons for all civilizations. Like 19th century explorers viewing Antarctic plains to the horizon, perhaps we behold the world's end. A more terrifying hypothesis is the dark forest theory. The cosmos is a black forest, where every civilization is a rifle-wielding hunter. In a universe of finite resources and infinite distrust chains, revealing position is death. Humanity's decades of cosmic radio broadcasts are like an innocent girl igniting a fire and screaming in the pitch-black woods. The 2026 analysis of interstellar object 3I Atlas ruled out alien probe possibilities, temporarily alleviating this dread. Yet the chill of being watched persists. Another cyberpunk interpretation posits advanced civilizations do not vanish, but choose inward transcendence. Upon reaching technological zenith, instead of adventuring in the cold, barren, hostile physical cosmos, they upload consciousness to virtual digital paradises. In computationally constructed heavens, time and space are freely defined, all desires instantly realized. True superior civilizations shrink like hibernating bears in stellar servers, leaving the external cosmos a dead desert. This virtualization great filter implies our yearning for the external cosmos is an infantile impulse of civilization's early phase. Naturally, we cannot exclude the simplest, most arrogant possibility, the rare Earth hypothesis, that we are truly solitary. Earth's birth is an unrepeatable chain of coincidences: appropriate stellar distance, Theia collision for stable axis and moon, Jupiter's asteroid sweeper roll, plate tectonics' delicate cycles. Exoplanet discoveries in 2025 and 2026 detected Earth-like planets like GJ251c, yet deeper probes reveal Earth's environment's extremity and uniqueness. If true, life is not cosmic norm, but an acutely fragile physical anomaly, a miracle among miracles. Yet within this absolute solitude and death-like silence lies inverted hope. Combining quantum mechanics' microscopic freedom with cosmology's macroscopic responsibility yields a sublime philosophy, the pioneer hypothesis. The universe is 13.8 billion years old, yet compared to red dwarfs' trillion-year lifespans, it remains infantile. We are not late, rather early. Life's banquet has scarcely begun. We are the first invited guests, preparing. This death-like silence is not a tomb's hush, but the theater's quiet before curtain rise. Linking quantum mechanics observer creates reality with the Fermi paradox's cosmic death silence yields a majestic panorama. Before humanity's birth, the universe was superimposed uncertain quantum states. Without observers, no confirmed history, no color, no meaning, merely infinite possibility clouds. As humanity, the cosmos's extraordinarily rare, perhaps unique, observers, with every gaze, thought, measurement, we collapse this chaotic universe into its current form. We are the cosmos's eyes, matter's awakening after first self-gaze. This realization bestows unprecedented responsibility. We are not dust on the cosmos's edge, but guardians imparting meaning to the cosmos. If we succumb to internal conflicts, yielding to the great filter, the universe collapses back into meaningless dark abyss, without witnesses to its glory, without consciousness comprehending its laws. This ontological solitude is not terror's source, but courage's fuel. We must grow, transcending myopia and greed etched in our genes, evolving from single-planet species to interstellar, not for conquest, but to sustain this small yet sacred flame of consciousness. Imagine, billions of years hence, our descendants spreading across the Milky Way's spiral arms. Gazing back at the solar system, they will view Earth as a temple. In this blue cradle, life first mustered courage, rose against the tyranny of the second law of thermodynamics, challenging the void. Then the cosmos will no longer be silent, resounding with civilization's whispers and songs. Returning to the first question, is fate predetermined? Absolutely not. On microscopic scales, you hold quantum erasure rights to reconstruct past meaning now. On macroscopic scales, you bear the mission to shatter cosmic death silence and script future chapters. There is no superior being penning the script. This vast blank page awaits your pen. Do not go gentle into that good night. We are matter's awakening, thunder in death silence. As long as human curiosity endures and hearts beat, this silent cosmos is not an end, but the most majestic invitation. Thank you for participating. See you at the edge of the star ocean. Ladies and gentlemen, good night. Welcome to the journey toward ultimate truth. In prior explorations, we traversed quantum mechanics' ghostly labyrinths, where on microscopic scales, the observer's gaze determines reality's collapse. We wandered the macrocosm's silent vastness, with the Fermi paradox dangling like Damocles' sword over every soul gazing at the starlit sky. Now, excluding the dissonance of extraterrestrial civilizations and confronting the great filter's merciless selection, we turn our gaze inward, particularly weighing these matters in you and me, the intersection of all. While prior explorations sought the other, this final chapter presents the loudest answer to us. Perhaps there is no other at all. This is tonight's ultimate theme. Is cosmic solitude a curse or divine proxy? Allow us to guide you into deeper thought experiments. According to modern cosmology, the universe expands acceleratingly, with galactic intervals receding faster than light. In the distant future, say 100 billion years hence, if our local group, then merged with Andromeda, harbors intelligent life viewing the night sky, other galaxies will be invisible, pure blackness. Beyond their cluster, void. Unable to observe the cosmic explosion's origin, unable to measure expansion, all evidence vanished beyond the horizon. Here, we recognize residing in the cosmos's extraordinarily special golden window. In this brief phase alone, the universe is transparent. Distant past's light reaches retinas, and intelligent life observes cosmic background radiation to comprehend the cosmos's birth and evolution. We are the cosmos's sole initiates. Is this privilege coincidence? Returning to John Wheeler's participatory universe model, If the cosmos's physical reality depends on observers' interventions, a universe without observers remains unrealized at quantum levels, merely chaotic possibility waves manifesting and vanishing in the void. During the 13.8 billion years, 8 billion years before humanity's birth, or this intelligent life phase, the cosmos endured stellar fusions, black hole accretions, galactic collisions. Yet, without consciousness to observe, do these macro events' meanings exist? If a tree falls in a forest with none present, does it make a sound? We are not the cosmos's evolutionary product, but perhaps its purpose. This is no anthropocentric illusion, but a rational inference from quantum mechanics and cosmology's synthesis. The cosmos spent 13.8 billion years weaving gravity, transmuting hydrogen into carbon, nitrogen, oxygen via stellar alchemy, rearranging into contemplative brains on blue planet Earth. Through us, the cosmos first opens eyes, comprehends its equations, feels glory and anguish. We are matter's awakening, stardust's self-reflection. This enlightenment qualitatively transforms the Fermi paradox's solitude. This is not the terror of isolation on a desert island, but the solemnity of a night watchman guarding civilization's fire alone. This solitude bestows cosmic responsibility, the anti-entropy imperative. The second law of thermodynamics declares the cosmos's ultimate fate as thermal death, disordered silence in equilibrium, an irreversible iron physical law. Yet life, especially intelligent life, is the sole force in this cosmos swimming against the current, absorbing energy to build order, creating art, weaving theories, erecting highly ordered information palaces amid chaotic void. In this sense, civilization is the cosmos's last bastion against death. If we are the first and sole intelligent life form, our failure is not one species' extinction, but the complete failure of the cosmic self-awareness experiment. If we self-destruct through greed, myopia, war, the cosmos collapses back into unconscious dark abyss, perhaps never awakening again. This is true absolute death. Therefore, when beholding the silent starlit sky again, do not succumb to despair. That silence is not rejection, but expectation. Trillions of stars, empty habitable planets, float quietly in the void. They are blank canvases, awaiting future painters, us or our descendants, to splash colors, name them, sow life seeds. The pioneer hypothesis sublimates here. We are not time's pioneers, but meaning's bestowers. In a billion years, perhaps humanity's descendants or silicon-based intelligences will fill the Milky Way's spiral arms, harvesting stellar energy with Dyson spheres, transcending light years with curvature engines, tracing history to origins, their gaze piercing space-time fog, focusing on 21st century Earth. This small blue rock, where carbon-based upright beings confronted nuclear weapon shadows, endured climate change crises, artificial intelligence unknowns, recognized the cosmos's absolute solitude, gazing at starlit skies, yet did not despair, but lived bravely, taking first steps in deep space exploration. That moment, our current pains, confusions, struggles become myths part. Every choice of ours lays that vast future's foundation. Beloved friends, reappraise life. You are not dust on the cosmos's edge, but this space-time coordinates focus. Every thought participates in reality construction. Every good deed resists cosmic entropy increase. Every gaze imparts meaning to the starlit sky. Do not go gentle into that good night. If the cosmos chooses silence, we are the speakers. If no footprints ahead, we pioneer the first path. If gods offer no salvation, we are myth creators. This is the most rational arrogance and humblest vow before the infinite starlit sky. In this long, solitary cosmic scenario, you are the sole scriptwriter, director, editor. Make it an epic. Thank you for participating. See you at the edge of the star ocean.